Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Spirit to Dowsey. I'm Dowsey LeMay. Thanks for stopping by and spending time with me wherever you are. And I hope all you beautiful souls out there are doing okay through these transformational times. Firstly, huge thank you and gratitude for all my followers and subscribers who've been watching my videos. I can't express how grateful I am for that, so thank you so much. Okay, so tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I wanted just to deliver a message that I hopefully will resonate with you or help you raise your vibration or maybe just catalyze you to share your love with other people. And that being tomorrow being Thanksgiving, this is a very different Thanksgiving for many of us. Pretty obvious, but that could be for many reasons, but the main reason is because of an external virus that has pushed many in the collective to disempower themselves, to basically take up the choice and the belief of fear, right? Now, Thanksgiving is typically a time about what? Sharing our abundance, sharing our love, being grateful. And that seems to be kind of, this holiday seems to be kind of going by without a thought, right? People are just moving past it. But I want to let you know that I think this Thanksgiving is more important than any other Thanksgiving. And the reason is that think about 2020. Right? Think about what 2020 has brought for us in terms of change and shifts and transformations, right? Think about the shift that has happened in your life, the dark night of the soul events that has caused enormous changes in your reality, enormous shifts in your paradigm, and it will continue to be enormous shifts and changes for you as we go through the rest of the year. Nevertheless, we are being told we can't be within company of our friends and family. We have to limit, we have to place limitations, restrictions, and lack, etc., and not be able to feel the joy and the happiness of being with our family and sharing our food and our abundance. If that doesn't mean that we can just bypass this holiday without any thought. We need to take this opportunity to be extremely grateful for the things that have occurred in our life. Right? Why is that? For all the things I just mentioned, right, about 2020. 2020 has brought so much change, and it is about a year about looking backwards and seeing in hindsight 2020 the things that were important for you, and then looking forwards with perfect vision of 2020 of what you want to hold and embrace and create for the betterment of humanity by embracing and embodying that energy going forward, right? So think about 2020. What shifts did you have? What things have you lost in 2020? What relationships, friends, connections, lovers, etc. have shifted and changes because of our political views or the way we have approached 2020, right? Many of us have held on to different beliefs that have shifted through 2020. Maybe it's been about an inward soul journey, about inner working of what your traumas that you've had to look at, and to be thankful and grateful for the experiences that you've had, so that you can be a stronger, more compassionate and loving person where we are now for this Thanksgiving. It is definitely a time for us to really reflect and be grateful for all the things that have transpired in the year 2020. Although it might have been extremely hard, but yet those were lessons that we needed to learn so we could truly honor what is truly important for us and hold that space and that energy as we move out of this time period, right? 2020 is definitely about being grateful for what has happened, for what has transpired, and for what we have now in the moment, and then being in faith of what we hope and desire for the betterment of humanity as we go forward. All right? Now, the family unit, which has been the center of this whole thing, is what I feel has been spotlighted and kind of pressed upon. We're being told we can't join hands with other family. We have to keep it limited. We have to keep it, a specific way. And there's guidelines on how we're supposed to do this, how we're supposed to have this Thanksgiving. But if we're being told that we can't have connections and have our family and friends within our home space, then we need to find a different way of doing that. If we're being told we can't share our food and our drink and our abundance of the harvest of the fall and of the summer and etc., then we need to find a different way of doing that. It is if we must be living in restriction, in limitation and lack, we must find another way to share our abundance, to share our compassion, to share our love, to share our abundance of food and all the other things in our life, and love. We must find another way to share that. Because right now, through this, there are going to be so many people who are going to be feeling friends, family, strangers, connections, who are going to be feel more isolated, who are going to be feel more separated, more alone, more sad, depressed, etc. Now, I feel when I hear this statement, which we've seen in these signs of we are in this together, it's a laughable irony to me. Because we're saying that we are in this together, yet the actions of what that is all about separation, keeping us apart, putting on a mask, living in fear, staying away from each other, 6 feet apart. You can't eat the food here. You have to keep in your home and all these other things. It is very much a vibrational alignment that is not about togetherness, but about separation. Where does the intention and the actions align about being together? I don't believe that, and it doesn't fit in my particular paradigm when I'm thinking about that. It's basically fear masquerading as love. So what am I doing to help spread some of this love heart-based connection? Although I can't be with you physically, I wanted to make this video to do that specifically, to tell you that I love you, to tell you that you're not alone, to tell you that you are more loved than you can ever imagine, to tell you that I'm grateful for you listening and watching my videos, because that means I wasn't alone, and that means that neither were you. That even though I created this video far before you ever decided to watch it, that in the now moment, that my energy, my love, and my compassion, through my words, through this video, met with you in this now moment. And in this now moment, beyond my human container, beyond your human container, that I can call you family, and that I love you, and that I'm grateful for that. So what I would recommend is that you hold the space of gratitude. You hold the high vibrational energy of love and compassion and unity, and you check on your friends. You do whatever you can to go about sharing your abundance and your love to you, your family, and your neighbors. Because that's how we move forward, not through more separation and isolation and fear. And so for this Thanksgiving, I hope you find gratitude and you share that gratitude and abundance whatever way you can, even though we're being told not to. I love you, family. I love you all, brothers and sisters, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care.